Hey guys, welcome back to Shevanna's Lifestyle. I have a powerful supplement to share with you guys. If you are a friend on Facebook or if you've been following my social media, then you see me hinting at the supplement. I said I promised you guys that I was gonna make a video for you guys, and one of the reasons why I am so hyped up and super excited about this supplement is because just how much it has helped me so far, and just doing my research and finding out so much about it, it's mind-blowing. One of my favorite things to say. I'm gonna be reading, guys, so I'm gonna be looking down a lot because it's a lot of information. The supplement that I am gonna be talking about today is NAC, N-Acetyl-Cysteine, and you guys should listen carefully and also do your own research about this. First, let me give you this disclaimer: I am not a medical professional, and you guys should check with your doctor first before taking any form of supplement to see what works best for you. All right, without further ado, let us talk about NAC, N-Acetyl-Cysteine. Now, NAC is a precursor to glutathione. In order for us to understand what that is, first we have to understand what is glutathione. Glutathione, guys, is the brain's primary antioxidant. Studies show that there is dramatic reduction of glutathione in people with schizophrenia, right? So there is a dramatic reduction in those with mental disorders such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and even anxiety. And this can be simply fixed with NAC, the N-Acetyl-Cysteine, because it acts as a precursor to glutathione. Now guys, all this information that I'm sharing with you are stuff that I actually researched myself and found for myself. The brain has an effect on practically everything that occurs within the body, and NAC is so helpful in so many ways. Let me go into a bit more of what it does, the mechanism, the actions, and the benefits of NAC. Now, NAC is antiviral in viruses such as influenza, HIV, dengue, and many more. Now, it's anti-inflammatory and in ways in which it gets rid of mucus. And even when you exercise, you'll find that you go through a lot of stress, right? So what NAC does is that it reduces the stress and helps your body to calm down a little bit, and so it doesn't cause and create damage in the body. Now, it's antipyretic in that it lowers fever as well. It spares glutamine in that it protects muscle mass, the gut, and immune function. Now, NAC boosts dopamine and prevents free radical damage. So because if you are familiar with dopamine, you will realize that dopamine is the high, the happy feeling, the very high that you get. So therefore, if you are normally a person who loves to smoke in order to get that high, whenever you stop smoking, if you choose to replace the smoking with NAC, it will help you so that you don't go back to smoking. For the flu, for the normal flu. Now, let me give you the personal experience why I first started using NAC. So I was watching a program on YouTube, and I heard a doctor on the program recommended NAC for the current crisis that we're undergoing, the COVID. And he said that NAC removes the mucus or protects the upper respiratory system, so it prevents you from, the viruses that are out there. So I thought, quite interesting. Let me go and do some more research on that. And I actually ordered the NAC after doing some research. And guys, I kid you not, I was feeling sick the week before, having flu-like symptoms, and I stayed home, and when it finally came from Amazon, I took it the same day. It was a Saturday, and after me taking the NAC, maybe like an hour later, I noticed that my lymph nodes weren't swollen anymore. And I thought, this is quite interesting. I must tell everybody about this. So I started to post it on my WhatsApp, and I told my mom about it. I told my family members about it. And currently, guys, my mother is taking NAC. and I'm gonna get more into that. Because NAC helps to balance the hormone, it will be good for things like fibroids, endometriosis, PCOS. Because what the NAC does is that it helps the liver to or stabilize the hormones, because you know that's the main function of the liver, to rid toxins from your body. So because it does that, we all know that I have fibroids, and what it is that an imbalance in the hormones, an imbalance with estrogen and progesterone. So what the NAC does now is it stabilizes the hormones and rid the body of the tissues that it doesn't need. So that I thought was quite interesting. Now, one of the other things I found out is that for those who have insulin sensitivity, like myself, who you know I started a 1 meal a day diet because of that, it helps to regulate blood sugar, and that's a plus for me. That's a big plus for me. And I'm thinking of, I don't take NAC every day. In fact, I only take NAC whenever I feel like I'm gonna get sick. So I have sinus issues, so if I eat cheese, then I start to feel sick and my lymph nodes get swollen, so I take a NAC. And I kid you not, guys, say for example I take NAC tonight, and by the morning I no longer feel sick, and that is just a 600 mg of NAC. It is recommended that you take NAC twice per day, and as I said, you have to consult with your doctor first, but the recommended dosage for NAC is twice per day. So you have it in the morning with a meal, of course, not an empty stomach, and then in the evening again with your meal. Now, so as I backtrack a little bit about the respiratory conditions. So say for example you have a chronic condition such as bronchitis, it will help you to thin the mucus. So I think that is very good. And for those who have suffered from COPD, it helps them to thin the mucus as well. So I think that is very good. Now, for those who have H. pylori, and if you don't have any idea of what H. pylori is, it's a bacteria in the stomach, and it contributes to ulcers. NAC will actually help to stabilize and regulate that and inhibits the replication of that bacteria. For persons who are prone to flus, so if you're taking NAC daily, you might not ever get the flu, but if you do get the flu, it will lower the symptoms. Therefore, you won't have as much symptoms as if you weren't taking NAC. And for anybody who has ever gotten the flu, you know how dangerous and how awful it is, but NAC will actually help to eliminate all of that, so you don't have the symptoms or have less symptoms. So for example, you are taking antibiotics to get rid of UTI or something like that, and you're having side effects from the antibiotics. If you were to take NAC, it will lower those symptoms as well. Now, one of the reasons why my mother is currently taking NAC is because she has often complained about pain in her joints, in her fingers due to arthritis, and also in her knees. And I said, Mommy, I ordered the NAC for Mommy, and so I said, Mommy, you have the NAC, I want you to do something for me. I want you to take it twice per day, every day, and then report to me how you feel about it. And so she started taking it a week, and then at the end of 8 days, she said she has drastically improved. No pain in the fingers. She does, however, have heel spurs, and so she has a little bit of pain in that area, but the NAC has significantly reduced all of that. Now, she recently started her mother on the NAC as well, because her mother has been diagnosed with pancreatic, I think it's cancer of the pancreas. And I also did a research and I found out as well that NAC is also useful in that area, and so I told her that maybe it would be helpful. So we're just doing our own research, clinical trial on ourselves to see how it works, and so far we are very excited about the results. People might look and say, how is NAC so much of a miracle? But remember that it acts as a precursor to glutathione, and glutathione is the brain's major antioxidant, and it is one of the major antioxidants in the body. So this is why it helps to stabilize so many things. Why not start taking NAC? But as I said before, guys, remember to consult with your doctor first before you take any supplements. There are so many vast benefits of NAC, even as it relates to the bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and all of that. And I think that if NAC acts so much as a means of lowering your anxiety, for me especially, I am easily anxious, I think that's also a very good thing. In relation to being antiviral, there is a huge amount of studies that, of course, they're gonna take more than 600 milligram per dosage for the day. Take more than 1200 to be exact. For persons who have HIV, it has been found that it has significant effects in whatever area. One other thing is that persons have overdose every year. A lot of persons have overdose. Some persons are addicted to painkillers, and NAC helps to keep the balance and prevents overdoses. Now guys, I'm gonna go into a little bit of the side effects. Now, some of the side effects that you might have when you take NAC, I guess probably if you don't take it in the right dosage or whatever it is, you might be nauseous, have upset stomach, or vomiting. So those are some of the side effects that comes along with taking NAC. Some of the possible medication interaction will be charcoal, ifosfamide. I have no idea what that is. Some of the disease interaction that you might have with taking NAC is hepatic encephalopathy, and for persons who have asthma, you might not want to take NAC. Fluid overload, you might not want to take NAC. And for those who have gastric hemorrhage, you might not want to take NAC. So of course, with everything, there's gonna be side effects. So I'm just giving you guys the details so you can know how you want to judge it. Yep guys, if I have missed out anything, I really apologize. I'm just giving you the mantle now to just go ahead and do your own research, because this is one of the most powerful supplements I've ever come across. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this far of the video, I thank you so much for your support. You all are the MVPs. I'm just gonna ask you that you'll take a screenshot of this video now, post it on Instagram and tag me in it, and I will send you a voice note. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and leave your comment, guys. Leave your comment. Help YouTube to know that you're enjoying my content, and share with your family and friends. And guys, thank you so much for your support. I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.